Hello everyone, and thank you for joining our collaborative e-learning growth webinar. This is an exclusive live event for course creators using LifterLMS. LifterLMS has helped us take this initiative forward and is keen to help you guys utilize the full potential of your website and the LMS. So before starting with the strategies, I'll take a minute to familiarize you with Wisdom Labs. We are a WordPress development and growth marketing agency helping course creators grow since 2012. Currently, we are the growth partner to 600 plus course creators and the leading LMS platforms like LifterLMS. I'm Somil, your host for today's webinar, and we have Anaga, Pranam, and Varun from the growth team at Wisdom Labs, along with Chris from LifterLMS, who have helped us drive this growth initiative forward. So I'll start by summarizing the agenda of this webinar with an insight from our experience. We have seen that a majority of our course creator clients put in 80 to 90% of their resources and efforts on improving their course quality and by adding new courses, ignoring all other growth and marketing strategies that can help them directly improve course purchases. Insights like the above helped us find some high impact e-learning website growth strategies that have helped our course creator clients like you attract more visitors to the website, convert more visitors into paying students, and retain them for repeat purchases. Typically, course creators try to grow their website and course purchases by improving the learning journey of their students or adding free trials or discounts to their courses. Now, these are good practices, but they only work after students have purchased your course, leaving behind all the potential students who are just starting their learning journey and don't know about your brand. So today, we are able to explore these high impact growth strategies that cover the complete learning journey of your students. Now, let's start with a quick poll to understand your point of view. This poll will come onto your screens right away. So the question is, where do you think you should focus on to grow your e-learning business? You should focus on adding more courses, improving course content, getting students to the site, or getting more students to enroll. Please put in your votes on the poll that has come onto your screen. We'll just give it 5 more seconds and then see the results. Okay. So we can see that the last 3 options, improving course content, getting students to the site, and getting students to enroll, have the majority of the votes. So now, apart from improving your courses, you might also have tried growing via social media or Google Ads. But today, we'll help you learn more strategies that require less resources and zero ad spends, but deliver consistent long-term growth. And we'll solve all these problems one by one. And we can stop sharing and share the results instead. So we turned our experience into insights and came up with a stage-wise path to profitable growth. Yeah, the results are there now. Just end it for now, Pranam. So we have turned our experience into insights and we came up with a stage-wise plan to profitable growth for your e-learning website. This path covers every phase of your sales funnel, starting from getting visitors to the website to retaining students for repurchases. There are 4 main areas of optimization. Get more people on your site, give them the best browsing experience, keep them engaged on the courses, and retain them for new purchases. So we'll explore these one by one. First is getting visitors to your site, where you should focus on getting found by your students at the right place and the right time. This involves increasing your website traffic by expanding your reach on search engines, social media, and communities, etc. Second is converting these visitors into paying students, where you should focus on helping your students easily analyze your course, find out why your courses are better than the competitors, and make a confident decision for the purchase. This involves convincing potential students to purchase your course using a seamless and engaging website experience that feels credible to them. Third is engaging students after the purchase on the course, where you focus on helping your students complete the course so that they don't drop off midway. This involves keeping your students hooked onto the purchase course with interactive learning elements and automated reminders so that they complete the course and come back for upsells. And the fourth stage is retaining students, where you should focus on gaining more out of your current marketing efforts, the current quality of your courses, and the loyal students that you already have. This stage involves maintaining sound relationships with your students for a better word of mouth and upselling new courses. So we'll go deep into each of these later in our webinar. Now let's try to find key problems that hinder the growth of an e-learning website. So for a lot of our clients struggling to get more course purchases, we figured out that the problem was not with their learning experience or the course, but it's their website's reach. Similarly, it could be that your website doesn't show up when a potential student searches for your course online, or your website could have some issues that lead to drop-offs, and many more problems like these. So let's try and understand your problems with the next poll coming up on your screens right now, where the question is, what is the most challenging area or problem for your e-learning website? And the options are students are not finding your courses, students are not enrolling, students are not completing the course, and students are not repurchasing. So we'll give it 10 seconds and then show the results. Okay. So as we can see, the highest majority is for students not enrolling in the courses, and some votes are for not finding and repurchasing. Okay, all these are critical problems for different stages of your students' learning journey, and we'll analyze and solve these one by one. So while helping our course creator clients grow their websites, we identified 4 critical problems that match your current ones. And now I'll take you through a quick overview about around these gaps and their effects. These are interconnected challenges that every course creator tries to overcome in their business journey at some point of time to achieve profitable long-term growth. First up is less website traffic and less website visitors. So if your potential students are not able to find your website or courses, you might be losing visitors to your competitors, directly impacting your course purchases. Second is low course enrollments or less course purchases. If you have consistent traffic but the browsing experience is poor due to maybe slow speed, cluttered design, or something else, you will have high drop-offs and your courses will not be utilized. Third is less student engagement and fewer course completions. So once your student purchases a course, if you don't have engaging features and regular reminders to motivate them, there will be fewer course completions leading to fewer repeat purchases. And the last one, we have fewer repeat purchases and lower student loyalty. So lastly, once your student completes the course and you are not actively trying to win their loyalty for repurchases, getting new customers will become a serious need for your business again and again, costing you more resources and efforts than upselling to the existing students. So each one of these problems directly or indirectly affect your revenue and hampers the quality of learning via your courses. So let's go over one by one to find solutions for these problems we explore. And to make it relatable, we'll analyze these problems by taking your student's example and following their real journey to find actionable solutions. So let's suppose Jane is your potential student who wants to learn via your courses and is just starting their learning journey. Jane doesn't know about your company or the courses, but has a specific course or topic in mind that she wants to explore. So now let's see what Jane might do to find your courses. She might go on Google or AI and ask for some recommendation. She might ask her friends and peers for the recommendation. She might view some influencer videos or some YouTube videos for the recommendations. She might come across some relevant ads or social content. So the first step in your student's journey is to find your website and your course, which takes us to our next poll, which is coming on your screens right now, where the question is, what do you think about your students? How do they find your website and courses? Through Google AI or voice search, through influencer marketing, through social media and ads, through word of mouth, and if you're not sure, go with option 5. We wait for another 10 seconds and then see the results. Okay, we can see that the last 3 options have the majority and not sure is the highest. Initially, our clients also relied on just word of mouth or social media for getting visitors on the website and courses. But we help them utilize better strategies that help their clients or their students reach more engagement and get higher traffic onto the website. With the insights from our experience, we found 4 methods to get more visitors to your e-learning website. And I'll help you analyze the pros and cons of each one by one. So first up is SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. This process helps in ranking your site higher on Google and expands your reach to relevant student searches. With SEO, you can help Google recognize that your website is authentic, which leads to better search rankings and more reach. SEO has provided maximum returns in the long term for all our e-learning clients as of 2025. However, we have learned that SEO requires more time, typically 2 to 4 months, to show results, and also needs re-optimizations to counter Google's algorithm updates. Hence, this is the most underutilized channel of all because it takes time and is for the long term. So second, we have influencer marketing and partnerships. This can be paid or organic, where you partner with renowned influencers and creators in your niche to promote your courses to their followers. But our clients say that influencer marketing only works for launching new courses, but falls short in the long term. So you can try connecting with relevant YouTubers and appear in their videos or podcasts to promote their courses. You can also try partnering with schools and institutions that are relevant to your course topics. Partnerships currently tend to give the best results for our clients, catering to high school students and certification professionals. Third is social media and Google Ads. You can also get visitors by running ad campaigns on Google and relevant social media platforms like LinkedIn or Facebook, whichever is relevant to you. But our clients have highlighted the fact that sometimes the returns on these ads are not worth the spends, and the returns keep declining in the long term. So you will have to be cautious. To get the maximum returns out of your ads and the campaigns, you will have to focus on targeting the right audience using the right keywords for the ads and the creatives. Fourth is referral programs. So you can also run referral campaigns where you utilize your current student base for promoting your courses to their peers using incentives for both new and old students. But these activities only work when you already have a high number of loyal students. Maybe try promoting new courses to your current students and offer a discount as an incentive because you are recently starting referrals. So out of these 4 ways, getting traffic from Google with SEO has created a direct impact on the visibility and reach of our e-learning client websites without spending anything on ads because it was the most underutilized channel out of the above. And as we observe that if you optimize your site and update the SEO every 4 to 6 months, Google will rank it better, leading to more search views, reach, and website visits. Otherwise, Google will recognize outdated content and SEO tags on your website, which will hamper your website's reach and reduce website visitors. So if you ever feel that your website is losing its reach on Google, the problem is outdated SEO. Before moving on, I'll help you briefly understand SEO. So you will have to work on 2 main parts of the SEO process. First is on-page SEO, which is how a potential student views your website's description and their matching search result on Google or any other search engine. And the second is technical SEO, which is how Google analyzes your site for different keywords and searches to decide your website's ranking. So if you want to learn more about the SEO process, we would be happy to give you a SEO consultation after this webinar. And we would be happy to help you learn more. So I know that up till now, we have just covered theoretical info. So let me take you through some real results generated using our growth upgrades for online course creators with a client case studies. So one of my client was struggling to get organic website visitors due to low search and clicks. Where on-page SEO, mobile responsiveness, which involves optimizing the website to work smoothly on mobile devices, and speed optimization, which is improving the load speed of a website, played a critical role for increasing their organic website traffic. And as we can see, the Search Console data shows more than 100% increase in search views and website visits, along with a hike in average search result position. Clicks here directly refer to the website visitors, and impressions are the number of potential students viewing your search result on Google. We are still their SEO partner and optimize their site quarterly so that the reach stays consistent. Here is another case study where one of Anaga's client was struggling with low user acquisition and high website drop-offs, leading to low organic traffic and reach. Hence, we used a combination of on-page SEO, technical SEO, page speed optimization, and content marketing via adding new keyword-focused blogs for growing their organic website visitors. Where, as you can see, the metrics show that the visitors grew by 10K. And if you want more details about this client, Anaga would be happy to tell you more after the webinar. Now, moving on, if you follow all these optimization steps till now, like SEO, mobile optimization, speed optimization, Google will know that your website is well built, has fast loading speed, and works consistently on mobile. Thus, it will be ranked higher, and Jane will now be able to find your web page. And if the search result is descriptive and attractive enough for her, she will click on the result and visit your website. So Jane is now on your website. She could be on the home page or a specific course page, depending on her search. But she has not made up any purchase decision yet and could drop off. Hence, your website now becomes the make or break factor that can convince her to make a purchase or explore alternatives. So let's see what Jane might look for on your website. She might look out for real value and the benefits of your courses, maybe by looking at the demo courses and the course summaries. She would want to browse through a frictionless experience that is easy to navigate because a cluttered look or slow speed would be irritating. She would want to see trust markers like reviews, ratings, certificate authenticators, tutors, qualifications, etc. to analyze the credibility of her courses. Lastly, she would also like to go through an easy checkout process that completes in under 3 steps and also offers guest checkout options. Otherwise, she might drop off as the website is not providing a simple purchase. So based on your student Jane's journey, let me know about your thoughts via the next poll coming up on your screens right now. So according to you, what is your biggest challenge in converting visitors into paying students? Unclear course information, cart abandonment, poor user experience due to slow speed or maybe mediocre design, high purchase friction, and if you're not sure, just go with option 5. Give it 5 more seconds. Okay. Almost all of the votes are for not sure. Okay. So just to make it clear, all of these are critical problems that hamper your courses directly. And you would have to analyze your website and the student's journey to find out which problem is the priority for you. So if you're not providing an interactive and engaging website experience to your visitors, your awesome courses will not be utilized and your students will not even know about the learning experiences of your courses. So now I'll take you through actionable solutions for improving your website experience, which can help you convince potential students to purchase a course on your website. Which takes us to these high impact tactics for growing enrollments and purchases. First up, you should have a fast loading site Let's suppose you go on a link and the site doesn't load for like 4 to 5 seconds. Would you drop off and find an alternative? If yes, then the importance of having a fast website is clear. Your students would also want to browse through a fast and seamless experience. Second, we have engaging design and trust markers. Your site should look and feel trustworthy with an interactive design. Suppose you visit a site and it looks like that the website was designed in 2011 and it has no testimonials or reviews on it. Will you still keep browsing and purchase from the site? I don't think so. Then modern, responsive, and engaging design with trust markers is a necessity for selling your courses online. Third, we have your website should display clear and descriptive course details with highlighted value for the students. Let's suppose you want to buy a book online, and if there is no info on the author, the content, or the benefits of the book on the webpage, will you still purchase the book? If not, then similarly, you need to highlight the real benefits and the learning summaries of your courses, maybe by using demo videos to engage and convert more students. Lastly, your checkout process should be less than 3 steps with no bugs at all and a guest checkout option for all students. Like, would you buy from Amazon if the checkout process was too complex and had errors? Probably not. Walmart could be worth exploring. So let me make this simpler with some practical insights that we learned while helping our course creator clients successfully increase course sales. So one of Kieran's clients had a problem of high website drop-offs and fewer course purchases via the website. Kieran and I worked on the website structure, the navigation, which is the user flow, and the overall UI design, the look and feel, to improve the overall look and the navigation of the website. For example, like adding a relevant filter feature to their course category page. And as you can see in the screenshot, how the old course category page feels cluttered and overwhelming. And it is not usable to find new courses. But after the improvement in the navigation using the filters, students were able to find accurate courses effortlessly, leading to a 22% increase in the enrollments or course purchases, along with a hike in the average session time. Session time is the time spent by a visitor on your website. It is an important metric to track website engagement. So here's another case study where one of Pranam's clients who wanted to grow purchases and increase the time spent on the website, where Pranam optimized the website structure and design along with optimizing the website's page speed. And this combination helped us increase the time spent on the website, leading to a 26% hike in sessions and 15% hike in purchases. So these were the speeds before, their website speeds, and these were the speeds after, leading to a 26% hike in sessions and 15% in purchases. So after these design, navigation, checkout, and trust marker optimization, your website will now be able to convince Jane, and next up, she purchases a course and is now your student. Now we are at the stage where your course quality and learning experiences come into play, because keeping the students hooked is critical to ensure that your awesome courses get utilized and paint a long-lasting impression on the student's journey. So let's explore some options around what your student Jane might do once she purchases your course. She can try to access the course and might face issues with the access and the dashboard. She might postpone the course and has no urgency to start it. She might access and start the course but drops off midway without completing the learnings. She might get stuck on some lesson and doesn't get timely help to continue the learning. So you might have sent an onboarding email to the student, but that's not sufficient to help or motivate your students to start or finish a course. So let's understand your point of view around the challenges students face after they purchase your course with our next poll coming on your screens right now. So according to you, what's your students' biggest challenge after they enroll? Students are not starting the course, not completing the course, not giving feedback or reviews, not getting timely support. Give it 5 more seconds. The majority is around students not completing the course. Some are around not starting and no repeat purchases. So we have identified 4 key improvement areas for optimizing student engagement with your courses using insights from our course creator clients, out of which 2 should already be optimized by you, which is your course quality and the reporting or the certification system. If not, you should utilize all the features provided by LifterLMS and make the learning experiences even more engaging. Moving on to the other 2, which is gamification and reminder automations. You can gamify the learning dashboard with interactive elements like having a leaderboard that is available for all students to complete, having celebration animations on course completions, having lesson checkpoints, or maybe by adding motivating progress headings like only 4 lessons left. And some more examples of these interactive elements can be like a point-based quiz, some highlighted progress bars. You can add custom student avatars. You can add course completion rewards and much more. These features have helped a lot of our clients boost course completions and maximize upsells. Moving on to the second part, which is implementing automated email and notification alerts that are customized as per the student's learning journey, with personalized preset messages like encouraging reminders and enticing offers that keep them hooked onto the course. So you might have great course videos and secure tests, but the students will still need regular motivation, reminders, and attention grabbing elements to stay hooked onto the course and complete their learnings. So moving on to some practical insights, let's explore these ideas with a case study where my recent client had a problem of low course engagement and course completions. Here we use CRM automations and tools like Fluent CRM for sending automated reminders and alerts that were clubbed with a custom discount system which rewarded their students who either completed a course or got good results in their test. Here's a mock-up of the automation workflow where triggers like lesson not completed are used to track the student's journey and then motivate them with a custom message. This upgrade helped our client increase the course completions and learning time by 30%. So with these engagement optimization strategies, Jane, your student, will engage and complete her course. And you should hope that she is satisfied with the learning, willing to explore more. So let's analyze what your student Jane does next. She could recommend the course to her friends. She could look for a new course on your website. She can move on without exploring any new courses. Or she finds your course very helpful and she becomes a loyal student interested in a membership or a subscription. So I'll tell you my experience on learning the importance of remarketing. In 2023, when we had successfully helped our course creator clients increase visitors and course purchases, then we sent a questionnaire out for feedback, asking them about the increase in their repeat purchases. And the majority of them either didn't know or didn't notice an increase. This made me think that if more students are visiting, purchasing, and completing the course, why are the repurchases not happening? And when I asked about their remarketing efforts, the answer was that they sent a thank you email on course completion to the students. This was a big gap, which wasted all of our potential upsells for like 3 months continuously. But that will not be the case for you because we have some learnings from our past mistakes. Before moving forward, help me understand your take on remarketing with the next poll coming onto your screens right now. It's a simple yes or no question. Are you actively encouraging your students to take new courses for their learning journey? Give it a few more seconds. Okay. So the majority says no. Okay. Okay. So some of you are trying to re-engage, and now we'll explore some strategies that can help you improve the returns of your remarketing activities. And for the people who voted no, you can just jumpstart by using the upcoming learnings. So we identified these strategies based on the returns generated for our course creator clients, helping them retain more students and increase repeat purchases. So first up, we have improving the learning paths of the students by bundling complementary course categories and lessons in one advanced learning journey, where the student will purchase 2 to 4 courses in one bundle, which will work for a long term but come at a cheaper price. And he or she will stay hooked for the long term. This strategy helped a lot of our course creator clients that were catering to high school students boost revenue by increasing the average order value of their course sale because of the required fixed journey of the student. Second, we have community building. You can also build a community via your social media groups and blogs. You can add a comments feature on your blogs and free courses where students can interact with each other, clarify their doubts, share course recommendations, and more. Like a chatbot for your online courses. Just like LifterLMS has a Facebook group to help course creators interact. Community building also helps some of our clients catering to high school students as their parents were the decision makers, and this chatbot helped them interact with other parents to make a decision. Third, we have offering memberships and subscriptions. This will help students enroll in courses and bundles on a monthly basis by aligning with their learning journey in a better way. This will make your courses budget friendly while opening up a new recurring revenue stream for your business. A majority of our clients offer subscriptions and use MemberPress or some other plugins for that. Apart from memberships, you can also offer certification renewals supported with a test to keep the students engaged with your brand and make them come back for more. These subscriptions have worked for our clients catering to professionals like hairdressers, where new knowledge is needed for their work as per the market trends. Last but not the least, you can enable a referral system for current students that offers incentives to both current and new students. A few of our clients that cater to psychology students and mental health professionals get a lot of new students via their referral system. So now, if you have a doubt around investing in retention marketing, let's explore why it is very important and why the above features should be taken upon priority. So investing efforts in retaining and upselling to current students requires very less resources and cost because no new marketing spends are needed, as they already know about your courses and the benefits from their past learnings. Whereas acquiring new students is way more difficult and expensive because you will have to start from the beginning of the student's learning journey, where they don't know about your course or don't trust your expertise. Hence, retention marketing requires fewer resources and provides more profit when compared to acquiring new customers. As a matter of fact, it costs 5x more to acquire new students than to retain existing ones, according to the average of our current client metrics. So now let's recap by taking some numbers as examples to estimate the results for each of the 4 stages or areas we covered before. We are taking the course price at $30. This is the first course that your student will purchase, and the repurchase at $90 with the below conversion rates and the number of visitors. So currently with 1,000 visitors in the funnel, the total sales stands at $1,080. And now let's optimize each stage one by one. Now let's assume that by improving areas like SEO, speed, and mobile responsiveness, we have got 2,000 visitors, which makes our total sales directly go up to $2,250, which is 2x from where we started. Now let's keep the visitors same at 2K, and with improvements like having trust markers, a pleasing design, fast checkout, and benefit-oriented content, we are able to increase the conversion rate to 8%, taking our total sales to $5,660, which is more than 5x from where we started. After improving visitors and engagement, we move on to increasing course completions. With improvements like gamification features, interactive elements, and automated reminders, we are able to increase the course completion rate to 80%, making our total sales to $6,550 due to a hike in repeat purchases. which is more than 6x from where we started. Lastly, with retention marketing strategies like memberships, course building, bundling, and upselling, community marketing, etc., we are able to improve our repeated purchases to 40%, taking our final sales total to more than 9K, which is 9x from where we started. Hence, the full journey of the growth optimization takes the total revenue from 1000 to 9000. And because we improve every step of the user's journey and the website funnel, there is a guarantee of getting at least 5 to 7x growth with the complete website growth optimization. So we are now reaching towards the end of this webinar and we have some exclusive offers waiting for you. But before we move on to the free trials and the offers, let's quickly go over through some growth best practices. Here are some ongoing good practices for stress-free website growth that you should continuously do side by side. You should set up Google Analytics 4 and Google Search Console to regularly track weekly or monthly metrics like new users, sessions, session time, bounce rate, conversion rate, etc., while optimizing your site to measure the real results of each strategy. You should do monthly WordPress maintenance and update all your plugins, test and fix incompatibility issues, implement uptime monitoring to regularly minimize errors, and run a very smooth website. Third is you should regularly track and analyze new market trends and new competitor unique selling points to find some new features on their learning dashboard or maybe their website and find new benchmarks that are necessary for staying relevant in the market. Lastly, we have content marketing and automation. You should regularly create valuable and educational content offered as free resources on your website, helping you with keyword optimization and attracting more students. You can also automate these blogs, articles, or demo videos with AI to speed up the topic research and the content creation process. So we hope you got some useful insights and will utilize these learnings to grow your website and the course purchases. Here's what we can help you with so that you can focus on creating more great courses while we help you grow alongside. Next up, we'll move to our offers. We have speed, design, CRM, CRO, mobile optimization, everything. Oh. So coming to our exclusive offers, the first one, we have a website audit and a complimentary Google Analytics and Google Search Console setup, where you will get a personalized website audit along with some personalized growth suggestions for your website particularly. And to get this audit, please type I am in the chat. Pranam, can you post this into the chat? You can post the offers now. The full offer, Pranam. Thank you so much, guys. Pranam, you'll have to post the full offer. The full information that I sent you on the doc. One by one. So please type I am in. Kurt has written I am in. We are noting these people down and we'll reach out to via the email. So to get your website audit and growth suggestions, please type I am in. The other offers we have are around the SEO strategy and a plan for your website particularly, and a free maintenance trial, which would be WordPress maintenance. So you can follow the links coming up in the chat for the SEO strategy and the roadmap, along with the maintenance offer. Pranam, just post all of them, all the three. You can go on with and post the third one also, WordPress maintenance trial. So you can follow these links for the SEO trial and for maintenance. And if you want a growth audit to analyze what are the key problems on your website, how you can improve with the growth suggestions, You can start by typing I am in the chat. Okay. So you can type and avail the offers. Meanwhile, we'll move to the Q&A. Yeah, Kurt, yours is noted. Thank you. We'll reach out to you via email. Others can also write in. So you can just type your questions in the chat and we'll take up the questions verbally. If you have any questions around Lifter LMS or any new features, if you have any questions around the growth or the marketing strategies, please put in your questions in the chat and we'll take them up one by one. I am also posting our email. What is the key to speeding up a website? Okay. So you can use an advanced caching plugin like maybe NitroPack or WP Rocket, which have good features and advanced minification settings, which will cache your website better. And then your website will be preloaded on the server and it will load faster for everyone, even the people who browse it for the first time. So a caching plugin would be the best recommendation. You can try NitroPack or WP Rocket. Varun, you can add.
Yeah. So basically, if the issue is not related to excessive bloat, right? Excessive bloat on your backend and your time to first byte or uh, some technical terms, but if the server is not taking a lot of time, then yes, caching will help. If you don't have CDN, then CDN will help. Everyone should have cache and CDN. But if there are deeper issues, then there are other ways of optimizing. Uh, Maybe don't use a shared server. Then, then you will get access to, fine tune and configure your server better. You can use Redis caching for optimizing queries. Maybe there are other stuff that you can do. But basically, everyone should have a CDN. Everyone should have a caching plugin. That's the basic. You should always do.
Varun,
The question.
another question. Do you recommend any particular host for LifterLMS?
We would prefer hosts that are not shared. Someone that is available in the region for your customers. And, depending on support that you require, correct? So most hosts in the backend use similar services, AWS, GCP, but they all offer different levels of support. If it were me, I would just use DigitalOcean, right? But everyone can't afford to do that because they need 24/7 support, they need automated backups, they need one-click restores, they need one-click stagings, right? So Cloudways is one of the hosts that is transparent, that allows you to choose base hosting and then offers these uh, things for a good price. Uh, backups and some sort of support. But of course, if you need WordPress support, they don't specialize in that. So then your requirements are different. But yeah, I mean, hosts is a lot of depends on what you need.
So DigitalOcean, AWS are some examples. Well, fingers to find out more personalized examples. Another, can you take this? John's question.
John? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, John, it depends on what you need, right? Like, for example, if it is of the 4 steps, is it do you have trouble with getting people to your site, or is it a problem with conversion, or an engagement problem, or a repeat purchase problem, right? So, if it is a getting people to your site problem, if you go the SEO route, like Samuel said, it would take 3 to 4 months to start seeing good results. There will be some initial green shoots, of course. But if you're going the partnership route or the referral route and you have a really good connection in your industry, then we could make it faster. It could be as simple as writing some emails to the people, right? So if it is the conversion problem, people are coming to your site, people are viewing your courses, but they're not converting. Then we would have to see your site. What's the problem there? What's happening? Is it a speed issue? Is it a design issue? Do you not come off as trustworthy, or do people not feel like you could be adding value, right? based on what we find, again, we might have to do a design overhaul, or it could be as simple as fixing the speed, right? Which we can improve once, and you would have to touch it up every now and then, but those would be typically quicker. As soon as we make the changes on your site, you should start seeing good results. Um, 1 minute, I'm sorry, I lost your question because someone posted a new question. Okay. Um, and then downstream from there, with the engagement and retention strategies, it would be as quick as just making your campaigns live. Uh, so the thing that will take the longest will be getting more people to your site, of course. Um, After that, it's just as soon as we can implement and fix whatever we find on your site, you should start seeing results. No problem.
So Chris has a question around starting SEO.
Okay. What's the best place to start SEO? Have an SEO plugin. Have a good meta title description, or have meta title description. Mark your content properly in a structure that Google can read. So having got H1, H2, that would be the place to start. We have seen a lot of people who from our experience, course creators are not marketers. I mean, you are teachers, right? By trade, by profession, by heart. So SEO can be scary, or anything marketing related can be scary. So it doesn't have to be. There are plugins like Rank Math and Yoast that are very simple to use. And you can just have that, and in fact, they will tell you what you are missing on the page, and just follow that. And that's a great place to start. That can be step one. And of course, if you need to do more from there, we are here to help you.
You can also try using some keyword research tools like Google Keyword Planner or Ahrefs to find the best keyword.
Keyword Planner, in fact, is free to start using.
Yeah.
Google Keyword Planner. Hrefs, I think there are free demos. Hrefs and Hrefs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case study where we increased 10K active visitors, Chris, we actually add a combination of on-page SEO, technical SEO, speed optimization, and we also wrote like 10 to 15 blogs for them, which were highly intended on the high volume keywords. So we optimized that specifically to increase the reach. So this was the combination where content marketing via free blogs that were educational and provided value instead of charging anything were the make or break thing.
Just adding, in case anyone here is a published author, which we find most of our users are, talk about that in your website. It helps to establish your credibility. And if you are putting out a book, then link your website in the book. So basics, but yeah. Okay. Any tips on reaching out to influencers? See, you would have to know people in your space, and mostly people are pretty friendly and open to speaking, to getting an initial conversation out. So shortlisting the right people would be the biggest first step. If you're not confident, don't reach out to very big players. Find someone in your weight range, so to speak. Get started. Get some face time. But yeah, it could be as simple as writing them an email, or dropping them a DM on LinkedIn. Getting started is the biggest hurdle we have found, or knowing what to do. So, Chris, I wouldn't say a few updates every 6 months. So, for example, whenever there is a big Google update, you will have to review whatever is happening. Core Web Vitals play a huge part in SEO. So, you will have to keep your website Core Web Vitals, or speed in layman's terms, good, right? There are simple tools where you can measure your Core Web Vitals. So, every time Google comes up with an update or it tweaks something, then you would have to respond to that. So it's more about what's happening in the market and you responding accordingly. And of course, you should have a good content flow going so your website is up to date and you seem relevant to the current time. They're not like someone who's not active. So it's not that there is a fixed list. it would be more about what's happening out there. Yeah. No problem, Chris.
I'm glad.
Yes.
So we'll end the Q&A with a last poll. Maybe for our upcoming webinar, we can dive into one topic out of the 4 that we explored today in detail. So please put in your votes, and the offer links are still available in the chat, or you can write to me if you need more insights around the above.
Or you can get in touch with Chris if you can't get. I mean,
Yeah.
you will reach out to us, but you can get in touch with Chris to reach out to us as well.
All of the above is the most easiest one. But yeah, we'll cover the 2. We'll start in a hierarchy with getting more visitors and then moving on, getting more course purchases.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. And you can also let us know, like right now, 5 to 10 seconds, if you need any more audits, if any more people are interested. We'll reach out to you via email. Thank you. Thank you, John. Glad to help. Kudos to
And
Chris.
thank you so much, Chris, for making this possible.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Wisdom Labs. You guys are great, and I appreciate this growth help you're offering to the course building community. It's awesome because you have technical and marketing skills, which is a fantastic combination.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks again, Chris.